All right, so we are on, what is this? I believe it is now episode 4. Is that right? I think it's episode 4. New rotation of characters. I was actually right. So, and it's actually good characters too. I'm glad it's Mirage and Mordex. I like it. So I think we're gonna start off with Mordex. Where's my volume loud? Whatever. All right, bump it down. All right, we're good. Let's get into it. Let's see what we get first. And probably not gonna get to Diamond. It's probably way too long of a video. So we'll see where we get. Hopefully all wins. And yeah, climb through Plat. Oh yeah, by the way, if you didn't see the name Strawberry Milk, a little throwback to the discussion we had when I was doing one of my last Euro videos. I believe the defense one, the lowest defense Scythe, I think. Yeah, I need to make another Giro video soon. I feel like I'm known for my Giro to an extent, so I'm almost I don't know. It's important that I do one every once in a while. I also feel bad that I abandoned that character. You guys ever feel that? Like, you're like, dang, I kind of... And, you know, it literally doesn't matter because it's a character in a video game. But it's like subconsciously, I'm like, dang. Like, you know, this character, like, did a lot for me. So it feels kind of, feel kind of sad or bad abandoning them to an extent. But it's not my fault they're terrible. Or, you know, you could, in theory, you could say it's my fault for not being good enough to make use of Giro. That is always a case to be made. Which could be true. I'm not that good. Ground pound? Almost. Fast fall, I feel like people get caught for a lot. Alright, I don't think I have dodge. Whatever. We'll take it. That's the first clip. You know, I don't think that one-ups what I did on Nick's, was it 2 days ago now? But, yeah, it's there. Alright. I've been thinking about this. How often do you guys run into Smurfs? I feel like it can't be too often, right? I feel like, you know, maybe once a month you guys will run into Smurfs. I feel like it's hard because, like, usually with Smurfs, like, the top player, whoever it is, right, they're just gonna run through the competition most of the time, and then they're gonna get like 20 or like, I don't know how many games I'm in, but let's say 40 games in, and then you're never gonna see him again. So I feel like, I don't know, my guess is that a lot of like lower ranked players don't really see Smurfs too often. But what are your guys' takes? Do you feel like you see Smurfs often, or is it something like you rarely see? Like, do you agree with me or do you disagree, basically? Ooh. Oh yeah, they made Jake free this week. I'm pretty sure it's actually a really good rotation this week. They made Jake, they made Mordex. I think having Mordex always on rotation is good if you're like in Scythe but you don't have characters, because Mordex is, like, in my opinion, and a little hint at the future video, Mordex, I think, is like the best Scythe character right now, for sure. Like, and when I say best Scythe character, I'm talking like specifically his Scythe. I feel like it just works really, really well. And his stats also back it up for sure. I don't know what happened to that guy. That guy seemed to be AFK. And I also did that whole stock with gauntlets. My bad. I mean, you know, he didn't really avoid any of the attacks. So is he lagging? You know what? I'll give it to him. If he's lagging a little, I'll wait. Seems like he's not, though. Almost. I hate... Why, out of all things, dude, why does Hammer have a recovery that spikes you down? Like, I get like Gauntlet in there, right? I get Scythe. But in what universe is a Hammer grabbing you and then just straight yoinking you down? I'll give you the answer. No universe. There's not a single time in anything where a hammer should be pulling you down. That's just so weird. I mean, it is the grapple hammer, but it's just such a... I don't know, I think it's so dumb as to why it does that. But at the same time, it would be a lot of work, I guess, to like fix that or change that to make it something different. All right, a Petra, rocking Mirage now. Let's see what this guy has. Ooh, they gave me Scythe right at the start. This guy has nothing. Well, he had recovery. I think Mirage, honestly, Mirage is like cross, right? For me at least. Like people like, or you would think that, oh, he plays Spear, you know, why not play more Mirage? And I don't know, Mirage is, the stats aren't, I don't think like the stats are bad or anything like that. It's just, to me, it's a question of why play Mirage, and it's the same thing with Cross. Like, I think Cross, especially Cross, is really, really good, but it just feels like sometimes with why play Cross. I just don't really have too much fun with the character. I need to revisit that character, though. Like, he is... It's crazy. I mean, you know, the only person to touch that character in recent memory is Boomy. I guess Cody maybe, but Cody hasn't taken it in tournament. It's just seeing a good crossplay is ridiculous because the SIGs on that character aren't fair in Force. He is a higher Force character. It makes sense, but like you get hit by the N SIG, you are actually dying. I wonder how, you know what? I wonder how strong it is compared to like other, you know, what we consider strong SIGs, like Scarlet D SIG. I wonder which actually kills earlier, because I know Scarlet D SIG has more force, but I don't know. I think Cross and SIG, it's harder to hit for sure. So like you could make the argument that the Scarlet one is better. But, all right, come on, guy. Oh, he did that. Mistake. Recovery, he's dead. He actually died from that. Oh, dude, I love Scythe so much. The fact that you can like change up what you do and always basically have something like there's, you know, people have been playing Scythe for a long time, but it feels like there's always something new you can do because of active input and stuff like that. And I can appreciate that from like a design standpoint because it keeps it fresh and I guess it keeps it like, I don't know. There's so many things you can do. Diana Copson. All right. Scythe again. Is it RNG as to what weapon you get first? I feel like it's RNG. Where's he going? In. Down. He went down again. Oh, I actually live. Okay. For a second, I thought my jumps weren't coming out because I didn't have any, but I just wasn't pressing my keys. He's already questioning what the heck's going on. Okay. All right. Was that actually a 0 to death? I wonder if that was. Ooh, that was good. I need to do a lot more like jump it like that. What I just did. I need to do a lot more. That was dumb. Once I pressed that, I was like, yeah, this is just stupid of me. Nope. I played against enough Diana to know to avoid that. He's gonna try and get back. Wait, he does. Oh no. Oh, that's actually karma. I talk about how I've played against enough Diana to actually avoid that, and I get hit by that. But all right, the strawberry milk mirage will never fade. Come on. That SIG's insane. When in doubt, D-SIG it out, and there it is. There's the disconnect. Honestly, I think that's the first one in a while that we've gotten. Maybe I'm like completely off on that, but let's just finish him here. Oh yeah, bots like never jump until they have to get back to stage. Something I always forget. Okay. Yep, there it is. All right, let's get into the next game, and we're gonna rock Mordex. So on my video where the Scythe climb video where I talked about, or my title actually was the gold experience. People were talking about like it being a JoJo's reference, and it 100% wasn't. I'll let you know now. And hopefully I don't anger JoJo fans, but I don't know. When I watched part 5, like I made it parts 1 through 4, right? That was probably like the most I've stuck with the series ever. And when I watched part 5, I don't know if I think I was just getting a little burnt out because for me, it's weird. And it's kind of like this with any show I watch in general. It's hard for me to watch like something that's multiple seasons and stuff like that. Like I've watched animes, I've watched TV shows where it's multiple seasons and just waiting, like I don't get excited. I literally forget, and there's like no closure for me. It's just like, oh yeah, I was interested in that thing that came out like a year and a half ago, and now they're following it up. Oh, you expect me to still be interested and not move on in 2020 when things are literally, you can do anything. You know, I can literally watch anything on YouTube. I can do all that. Like, and you expect me to revisit a series from so long ago? Like, come on, man. Like, have that thing be a couple episodes long. You know, like 20. Even if it's just all out at once. That's my biggest thing. Just have it be all out at once. I understand, like, that's not really feasible, and it keeps people engaged and keeps like the show relevant, I guess, over a long period of time. But man, I don't know. For me, at least, and I don't know if that's like sounds spoiled or whatever, but do you guys watch much TV? I feel like watching TV and stuff's kind of dying. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Oh, this guy's smart. That SIG's so good. That we are lucky that SIG on Val does not kill like any earlier. He's gonna dodge in. Dodged up. He's gonna do it again. Watch. He's actually gonna do it again. Oh, well. I mean, you literally could tell. I literally could like predict the next 50 moves he's gonna throw out as long as I'm one hit away. It's gonna be that every time. All right, you guys want to see something? Been working on this. Not really. I've actually been on a bit of a brawl break aside from doing YouTube videos daily, which I gotta say, so far it's been good. All right, I want to do D-Light Nair. I know Scythe, yeah, but I want to try and hit D-Light Nair. Come on, come down here. Ready? 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 Here it is. Psych. Baited you. It's actually hard. It's definitely something like, okay, well, you have to be like really in the moment to do it too. He actually, nah, he's not. I don't think he's too high damage. Maybe he is. I think it stops working at like 140, if I'm not wrong. All right, well. All right. I'm gonna do, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do Sidelight and Sig. He actually dodged it. Genius. He's so good. This is the platinum difference. Yeah. If you ever, okay, little tip for all you guys out there. If someone ever pushes you off stage, don't have your like reaction be to dodge in, because like what I did to him there is I literally just floated off. I had a feeling he was just gonna move into me, because that's like, such an easy thing to cover. Oh, if I caught that, I would have done recovery, and I think he would have been dead. Like I think I just would have died too, but it wouldn't have mattered. I was hoping he would get the dodge earlier. That would have been sick. I would have thrown him back, and I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have thrown him back onto the stage, but whatever. Another win. Honestly, I think I'm going to rock the rest of the video of Mordex. Mordex is way too fun to, like, just ignore the fact that he's on free rotation. So maybe the rest of the series might be just Mordex. Let me know if you want to see me also play Mirage. I know you guys probably like that, but for me personally, and also there's a reason this character has the highest play rate in the game. Or one of the highest. I don't know about now, but everyone loves Mordex. I think Mordex is a sick character. Definitely one of my favorites, like design-wise. Also, the skins overall are very, very good. I think he actually has pretty good variety when it comes to skins. And also, I really like the Fenrir one. I know that's kind of like, you know, the skin I guess everyone uses, but it's good. There's a reason everyone uses it, right? I remember I bought the Hyena one because I wanted to like have a different skin than everyone. And honestly, the Hyena, I think the Hyena is pretty underrated. It's also unique. Like, Mordex is a Hyena. He's this like weird Fenrir wolf creature. He's like a punk dog. He's like a mountain climber dog, like an ice climber dog, whatever it is. What else is he? He's literally a dog. Forgot about that. Dog Days Mordex. That's also a very good skin, but I don't know. Whenever seasonal skins come out, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to buy all of them. They look so good. And then I never do. Especially with the Valentine's Day one. I've literally been telling myself I'm going to buy the Valentine's Day skins for a long time now. And I haven't. Where's he go? He goes up. Okay. I mean, I'm dead there too. That was good. But I also think he could have gotten out of that. We'll pretend like he couldn't. So you guys think that's even cooler. Inescapable string. 0 to death. Absolute beaut. Nice. Dodging in again. Alright. I mean, this guy's just coming at me. He's giving up. That's what I like about Artemis. Artemis is really good. I'm not going to be surprised if Artemis is going to be, like, really, really big in 2021. Competitive-wise, like, for Scythe players, because I have a feeling that I can see myself definitely playing Artemis again if I'm playing Scythe, because Lance itself... Nope. That's what happens when you spam recovery, but Lance itself is in a bad spot right now, so I'm not going to be shocked at all if we see Lance getting some sort of nerf. Or buff. I mean, probably there's a lot of people wanting nerfs on it still, but nah, it's going to get buffed. I think it probably needs a buff, but we'll see. Miami Dome. This map's cheeks, man. I don't know if I forget. I actually forget if I mentioned this at the beginning of the video. I've been talking about a lot of things, guys. All right, cut me a break. Or cut me some slack. But yeah, Miami Dome. Kind of yuck to me. Almost. If I did that, like, instant, it would have caught. Okay, nice. That was good. Alright. Dodge in. Yeah, dodged in. No way. I read the dodge in and then I blew that, man. I dodged in again. Just, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. It's literally not worth it to keep dodging in. Oh, he's living, yeah. Bad ground pound by me. Sentinel's a freak. Sentinel's such a good character. It doesn't even make sense. And no one plays him. It was like Lord Vrax when Lord Vrax was an absolute monster. Like, Lance had a 3-piece true combo. Dude, like, Lord Vrax was crazy. There was just a period where Vrax also, I forgot that Vrax actually had, like, the best Lancigs in the game. Not even contested. It was so unfair. And then they nerfed him. And you know what? Nobody played him. To be fair, the only, like, real Lance player was Kostelix. I tried the Vrax. Also, I will say, I guess Boomy played him. Boomy's always willing to, like, really try out the meta. So, that's not a surprise. But I don't even think Vrax was, like, at his peak then. I think it was around, like, late 2018 is when he was, like, really, really good. Oh. That was sick. Okay, that wasn't that sick. It was all right. You know, I've hit better clips in this series, for sure. What's he gonna do? Still play? You know, I honestly respect anyone that's willing to, like, stay in this stuff. I respect, because it's not fun just having this happen. I get it, but you know, I'm sure. I think most of you enjoy. I think most of you enjoy watching it, so that's why I keep doing it. But I give this guy props. That I would have DC'd there probably. You saying anything? Nah. No GG. I mean, understandable. Oh, bro. Push you off? No, he went up. He actually dodged up. That was a good dodge. I mean, it was better than just literally fast falling. I feel like fast fall most of the time is what is, like, gonna be covered on Scythe, because it's kind of a 50-50. Like, basically, are they gonna follow me in there, or are they gonna, like, dare? I don't want to say 50-50 because it's probably not, but in my mind it kind of is. This guy, this guy's got some moves. A little early of a dodge, but preemptive dodging is something I think I struggle with as a player. It does you no good. Either you got to space it out if you're not confident you're going to be able to dodge it, or you just gotta work on, like, timings and knowing where you're safe and where you're not. That was bad, by the way, that I missed that. Who's there? Who was I passing that weapon to? Absolutely no one. Okay. Strawberry milk on a rampage. What's he gonna do? Side sig, ready? Or, okay. Or side bite. Same thing. Both side moves. Oh, come on. Busy. You guys have to deal with this. Honestly, in like, you know, I guess I should say my elo, you know, higher diamond, you don't have to deal with that. People will just play, because I feel like everyone's like, listen, why? Like, it doesn't really get you anywhere. I mean, unless you're low cap, then it'll get you a game. I remember that. Who's he playing against? He was playing against Hardy in BCX. That was funny. That's pretty funny to watch. But in, like, ranked and stuff, especially in ranked, like an actual tournament, I mean, you have every right to, like, do that. But in tournament, he's gonna come up. I want to do D-like ground pound. Come on. All right. That was a alright recovery by him. I probably could have killed. I'm gonna do D-light recovery. D-light recovery. I didn't realize this, but D-light recovery on gauntlets is, like, true, and it's actually really, really good. Okay, well, I meant to do D-light recovery, but alright, well, you know, maybe it obviously wasn't true there. I don't miss that. Come on. And we love Great Hall. That is for sure. Great Hall and ones is alright. I think for certain characters, it's actually very good. Like, I think spear characters, it's very good. Or some spear characters. Like, I think Hattori's a good example of a character that really thrives on this sort of map. Mordex, I don't know, because, like, one of his main kills is obviously with gauntlet recovery, but he has a lot of different ways to kill, so I don't think it really matters that much. But platform maps in general, to me, I've tried. I've warmed up to them a lot more. Before, I would literally strictly play small Brawlhaven. I would play, like, Mammoth Fortress, and then I would also play Shipwreck. I'm not a huge Demon Island fan. Maybe it's just because the darker aesthetic and, like, darker colors, it's hard for me to see. But yeah, I still like Brawlhaven sometimes. I've definitely played. Now my least favorite maps, probably Miami Dome. Miami Dome, to me, I can't see on that map. I've lost so many tournament games on that map. It's, like, not even funny. Like, Set losing tournament games. Now, have I won on that map? Like, to win sets and stuff? Yeah, but it's definitely not a map in my favor. I don't know. I've never been able to get my rhythm there, but it's not really something I have to worry too much about because I'm not really going to ever have to, like, worry about playing it, you know? There's 3 maps I'm going to be left to play when someone bans, and we'll just say it is not the map I am choosing most of the time. If I want to lose, I'll choose there, you know? Ooh, this guy's got the drip on. What's that? That's not even... What axe skin is that? That's actually a sick axe skin. I like it. It's actually really cool. Alright. Alright, where's the Scythe? I mean, if they want me to play Spear, I'll play Spear. What the heck? That actually works? Just a raw wake up? Dude, unarmed, no matter what you do, it's always going to be it's always going to be broken. Unarmed design-wise is, like, insane. It just has such fluid movement. Like, you know, you hit your D-Light recovery, then you go into a Nair, then you can go into another recovery. Just stuff like that. I think fluidity is honestly, like, certain moves can have, like, insane just power, like, raw power, right? But that's why, like, Greatsword is really good because it's super fluid in how it moves. Same with Bow. I think Bow is probably the best example. And I think they've done a good job. Like, Scythe is another one. I think that's why Scythe, like, when played well, it feels like it's really hard to play against is because it's just so fluid, right? Like, it's so hard to punish me. Like, I'm missing moves. Like, people don't realize, like, I'm missing so many moves. Like, I probably only hit most players that play weapons like this. At least Scythe, I feel like Scythe and Gauntlet players. I feel like 99, or not 99, like 60% of the time, they're missing their moves. And if they're hitting it any higher, like, if they're going 1 for 2 and moves they're throwing out, that's insane. That's, like, really, really good. And if it's any higher... I mean, like, they're probably 3-stocking you. I'll say that. Because that means they're getting every read. They're just about every read. Or over half the reads they try for. Over half, like, the initial... Okay, that one was going to hit me. Dead. Yeah. You get what I'm saying. It's actually... I never really thought about it like that. It's pretty... It's kind of wild to think, like... Most of the time, you're going to be missing, right? And it's like... If you actually hit probably like 50% of your moves, that is a lot. Do I make it back? I don't. But neither does he. Oh. Does that count? Okay, that's a J. What is that? JV3? I can't believe that actually worked. That sucks, man. If that were to happen to me, I hate you so much. Sorry. What does he say? It's fine. That's just dude. I don't got anything. Good play. Thanks. Whoa. Gotta go. I can't be just hanging around with that sort of language. All right, so we're about halfway there, guys. I think that's a successful grind for the day. I think we're gonna call it the Mirage Mordex. Looking clean, looking pretty good. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check the description. You know, follow me everywhere, and I will see you in possibly the finale. But until then, peace, guys.